This is gonna be a big boss battle next, right? Probably.
The Rebel Corps really started filling out the ranks. Are you pumped for the big showdown yet?
Totally.
Mm-hmm. We're finally nearing the numbers we need. Marie had better be.
And we're gonna continue to only bring 3 into battle at once.
Eh? It's certainly shaping up that way.
Although it's somewhat concerning that she hasn't shown herself since we saw her last.
No matter
I mean,
what, she likely has
the whole
an idea
point
of
was
how
to
we'll be approaching her castle.
break Dudos out of the prison without gathering too much attention, apart from a distraction for the guys that were around.
She has good reason. That castle
So,
was basically
I don't know what you mean she hasn't shown herself since last time. Not like she had much opportunity to.
Not to worry. I've got a strategy worked out.
Cool.
I call it Operation Sneaky Sneaky Bang Bang.
I hope this plan's better than the name.
Let me take it from the top. Our first target location's the plaza in front of the castle. If we can
Is the
occupy
cake
that,
still up
we'll
front
have a
there?
secure starting point.
If it was out front of the castle, I think that's where it was. I don't know.
Afterwards, the Rebel Corps will begin a full assault on the castle entrance.
And we'll infiltrate it during the commotion. Is that right?
Exactly. We've already narrowed down the routes where security will be the lightest.
Sounds decent enough for us, but won't it put the rebels in kind of a bad spot? I mean, do you really want them facing down Marie's whole army like that?
Sir Ryuji, do not be so quick to miss the...
Sir Ryuji.
Where did you...
We fight in the name of freedom just as you do. To not give this our all would make us the disgraces of the Rebel Corps.
Damn, guys.
We are the ones who requested that the captain accompany our infiltration squad. On behalf of the entire Rebel Corps, we need you to defeat Marie with your own hands. Please have faith. We vow to ensure your infiltration is successful.
Cool. Thanks, Franz.
How could we deny you after such a passionate speech?
Now that I think of it, isn't this the first time we've officially teamed up with another group in a fight?
I mean,
want
we
you
were
to
basically
know,
teamed up
before we
already
leave,
up to
that
this
we know
point, but,
Sheriff Yates' comrades. The Rebel Corps will always
I
have
guess
to
officially
fight
is 2 different full
just as the
factions
Phantom
doing 2
Thieves
different
have
roles
helped
here.
The Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
I don't know. We've got your back.
Much obliged, Phantom Thieves. We'll ensure that we live up to your expectations.
Glad that's taken care of. Now it's time to show Marie what's up.
Alright. So yeah, big boss coming up. So either we don't defeat... Oh, there's a thumbnail shot. So either we don't defeat Marie with this battle,
Rebel
or we
Corps.
defeat her and then it's like new big bad appears.
Yes.
Or something.
Quite inspiring.
Toshiro, you've been surprised.
But considering his connection to her, I assume that she's gonna remain the big bad.
Feel the nerves.
Nerves? Have you forgotten who you're talking
Probably.
to? Spare me the jokes. Well, actually, I have been rather anxious. Sorry to mislead you.
Man, don't tell me you're back to saying we shouldn't fight.
Don't worry. Those concerns are long gone. At this point, I fully agree that we need to fight back.
And if we're all on the same page, you're good. No need to get stressed.
Skull's right.
Ugh.
Look, you've got all these guys behind you. And the Phantom Thieves on your side.
Yeah, I get it.
I admit that is reassuring. Thanks, guys.
Captain, preparations are complete. Now we only await your order.
Good to hear.
What's that restaurant called? Bee Bread.
Everyone.
Oh,
We now
that would have been a
march to our
cooler
final
thumbnail
battle.
shot. Oh,
On
was
this
my camera
day,
already off?
Each of us
Oh, no, it
will
was just
stand
bugging
up
out.
to Oppression and exploitation. We
Something
fight
or other.
so we can regain our freedom. We fight for our very lives. You are with me just as I am with you. Please.
This
lend
feels
me your
off.
strength And we will all be freed.
Like, have the voice louder and some more inspiring music if we're marching on our foe.
Rousing speech. Are you going
Kinda
to
out of
pass it on
place.
to us, Joker?
Yeah, really give it to us, Joker.
Yeah, let's get to work. We'll put that Stretch Armstrong looking arm of Makoto's to good use here.
Suppose too much enthusiasm could fare poorly. Let's follow Joker's lead and proceed with caution.
time. All troops, move out!
All right. We're gonna have a spicier cutscene, maybe? Ooh, we're gonna have an animated cutscene. That looked pretty out of place with the chibi characters. Oh no!
Not gonna let you.
Their forces have been scattered. Now's our chance.
Yeah, the full-on anime cutscenes and the chibi style just feels odd. Oh, look, he's angry. We've already dealt with so many of those guys.
I've got this one!
Feel it, Joker.
What? I guess she didn't have this one. Oh, we have our royal grappling hook. Cool. And it's kept under the sleeve. Cool. I thought we were gonna sneak in while the army made a distraction into the palace. Maybe now that we have the ground secured, maybe now they'll march in the front while we go on a different side. Oh, we have cannons. Screw this statue! I mean, I don't really know what the purpose of taking that down is. It can't be to destroy enemy morale if all the enemies are brainwashed. Oh, just to create a place to put the flag, I guess. There wasn't even a battle with this? Like a gameplay battle? And they all got vaporized by Galeem.
Rebels! In the name of freedom, the time for revolution has come!
Cool. I don't know what to say.
All right, time for the sneaky part of the plan.
Oh, heck yeah.
We expected it, but they've got a whole buttload of troops. Are you guys sure you'll be okay?
You needn't worry about us. You and the captain go on ahead. We'll keep them distracted.
Thanks, hat friends.
Waiting this chance to defy Marie for so long, we vow the rebel corps will hold its ground.
Thanks, guys. All right then. Best of luck out there.
I hope Marie's ready to get knocked off her high horse.
Let's go.
Guess we'll
Joker.
see.
There's no time to waste.
So will we actually face Marie in a boss here? Oh, is it a bigger cutscene or is this just a background? It's not quite a just art background that looked like it was actually a 3D model. Marie's Castle Grand Corridor.
We made it inside.
Seems like we're pulling it off so far. Same for the Rebel Corps. Even Toshiro's turned out to be a natural.
This is hardly a challenge for me. All I've done is harness my talents.
And keep your legs from giving out on ya.
He was a real
For the him shaking, they just make his sprites spam up and
Next
down.
step is finding Marie.
She's in the most secure area of
Ugh,
I still have a vague recollection.
how goofy.
Nice job, Queen. In that case, let's keep pressing on.
Ow.
Heads up, we've got company. Looks like they know we're here.
Let's kick some ass.
Lead
Bash
to
my
me.
water ball against my
I'll
teeth.
cut them all down.
Intruders located.
Has Yusuke's sheath always been red? I never noticed. Oh, time for the best loading screen in any video game ever. Ugh. So awful. Let's try out our new, spicy sub-persona there. It'd be nice if it also showed what sub-personas you had equipped on this screen here. I mean, fine, sure, I guess. Can you not change out personas or check what's equipped to who before the battle starts? I guess maybe you can with Velvet Room here. Because I'm pretty sure there's an equip personas thing here. It'd be nice if there was like a quick menu there instead of having to go through a full loading screen to go into the Velvet Room just to remind yourself of what persona is equipped on who.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, and Ryuji are the ones that don't have it. Haru's got the increased damage.
Which persona will you choose? What would you like to do? Which persona will you choose?
I could always bring Arena or something.
What would you like to do?
Haru and Arena.
What would you like
I don't
to
know.
do? Until next time.
I do want to try out that more damage when you're hitting multiple targets thing. So not half bad. I think Yusuke is currently set on the deal more range damage, receive less range damage when like 4 tiles away or something like that. So maybe I'll actually try out, I don't know. Maybe I'll try Yusuke, Haru, and my unit. Maybe what I'll do, give it a go here. It takes so long to back out of this. Yeah. Sure. Let's give it a go. Start the battle. Defeat all enemies. Enemies above, below. They're everywhere. Try fighting on high ground or anywhere else you think would give you an advantage. This is the time they're not coming at you to calm yourself. If we focus and charge up our powers, we should be able to break through. Alright, 6 turns for the reward. Haru's gonna have really good physical damage, so I love this music so much. That still counts as a get him, but I wouldn't mind the follow-up.
I'm ready.
Can I not get a follow-up?
I'll do my best.
Look like. Just gonna bounce off that guy.
Ready?
Is that guy gonna get me? Because I'll be in this range. We will get the follow-up, actually. I guess I just need to press A and actually see it. Okay. Let's just see what happens. I can always undo and see if I need to. Okay. I was about to say, does that leave that guy stunned? Okay, yeah, he doesn't get up there. Okay.
I'm glad.
I'm perfectly ready.
Out of curiosity. Okay. That X. Okay. Okay.
What to do?
Why can't I? Can I make a big triangle? Can I make a hella big triangle here?
Sure.
That'd be so sick.
Here I go.
Oh my god. Ah! Haru will get attacked by this one guy, but
I won't let this chance escape.
afterwards. But it's worth it to do this. Holy crap. My goodness. That's a lot of damage.
I'm perfectly ready.
So I only have the one follow-up per turn, right? Yeah, it looks like. I can kill this guy. And I think I will, actually. As a matter of fact.
Wipe them out.
And... no. Can I check my, no. Details. Hold on. There's active. Oh. Thingamabobs for my sub-persona. Decreases damage received from targets, increases range attack. Okay, I don't actually have a higher range attack. I was like, is there a certain range that I need to be at to, get better attack here? Here. Do this. That. Then I can do this.
I'll cut you down.
I figured if I got him with a melee attack with the other guy that I wouldn't be able to get over here. That's what I figured. Probably not worth it to do right now. Is the cover helping protect him? Can't target him from there. Yeah, I may as well target this guy, I guess. Sure. She was pretty chatty in Persona 5. She's so much more chatty in this game. My goodness. Ouch. Oh yeah, because I guess I was in the open. Maybe if I just had my back along that wall. If I had the movement to do so. Maybe I wouldn't have been knocked down. I don't know. Wait a second. Yeah, that doesn't screw with my movement here. Can I, out of curiosity... Nah, it's just gonna bounce off the thingamabob. Yeah, I won't be able to follow up from there. There's no ladder over there to go down.
I'm perfectly ready.
Probably won't be able to follow up from the same elevation level, but a different platform, I don't think. What's Joker's movement here look like? Yeah, about the same there. Seems kind of like. I don't think they can come up the ladder.
Persona!
I'm doing this.
I'll cut them down.
And then we can say, do this and get him.
Oh, no!
Like that.
Yeah, just like that, Fox.
Then we can just say,
That
I'll
sounds
do my
good.
best.
might not be able to get both these guys. Yeah, if I move Haru over there, then I'm not going to be getting these guys here. That's not happening. It's a safer position to be. Still get everyone here that I want to get. Everyone except one person.
Time to strike.
Okay, give it a go. Sweet. So much damage. Ooh. I'm going for it. Cool. Alright, sweet. 3 enemies left. Yeah, they can't get up here. Alright. Maybe the game will be getting harder.
Cut them down.
Maybe.
I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah, this position is fine to still get them all in the range. Methinks. So I can easily do this. And he's not going to be able to get up here.
I'm perfectly ready.
And then that means that it's easy for Yusuke to go ahead and do this with the get him. Like that. And get into roughly the position that I was before. This has got to be the most busted mechanic in this game. My goodness gracious. Yeah, that's everyone caught in that. Oh, not everyone.
Here I go.
But you probably won't be caught in that if I... Yeah, and you're probably more important to be caught in that than
That sounds good.
this other guy. So, yeah, let's move here.
I'll cut them down.
Yeah, I don't think there's a position that I can move Haru to, get both of them.
Perfectly ready.
Yeah, because here's a bit where there's neither, so that's not happening.
I'll cut them down.
Which means that we go ahead and do this,
Slice you into pieces.
is what we better do. Look at all the hat guys.
Here I go.
Okay.
Nice positioning, Noir.
Oh, can I not get them both there?
Nice position. He'll be well hidden.
Oh. Could hop over there, but meh.
He holds my power.
That's
Meh.
perfect. You'll be safe there.
Alright, just do this then, I guess. Hugh.
Way to go.
Now he's down there. Probably thinking, why did I do that? I'm down here now. Okay, that's fine. Ow, barely any damage. Okay, and no more reinforcements? Is this it? I can probably win this turn. Probably.
I'll do my best.
I might have to persona this guy. Oh. Who can I have one more then?
I'll cut them down.
I'm ready.
All right.
So if I like... I can't quite reach that guy. So if I like...
Wipe them out.
something like this. Position myself around here.
I am now.
And do this. And then I get the one more with Joker.
I'll do my best.
What to do here?
Let's see. So yeah, get him. Like that. Oh, but that doesn't count towards the thing. Might not matter anyway.
Okay, we're down one enemy. Here I go.
Okay. And then,
Time to get chaotic.
yeah, do this. And we're good.
All enemies eliminated.
There we go.
Graceful as always, Noir.
Neat. Did the thing. It has been done.
Let's continue to do our best.
The stage clear within 6 turns or when the party gets KO'd. Stage cleared. Cool. That stage, once again, did not exactly feel super hard per se, but, oh, look at that. But I did have to, that did feel a little bit more engaging, I will say.
It would appear.
Probably my favorite map yet. Oh, I shouldn't auto-advance this. Whoops. Maybe just because it was super satisfying constantly using all the triple attacks. I was expecting one huge open room. Guess it's not going to be that easy for us. Considering the castle's appearance from the exterior, it seems quite vast in here. But due to our lack of intel on the site, we have no choice but to search as we press onward.
Let's get going.
Right. Let's hurry up while our diversion keeps them busy.
Alright, time to kick
I mean...
some ass.
Would they not have taken notice of the battle that we already had inside the palace interior? I didn't have to say inside and interior, they mean the same thing, but gotta move out, folks! So that was the preliminary battle there. If I use this for a thumbnail,
Something bugging you, Noir?
probably don't have the chance to anymore.
Yes. It's just, now that we're inside, I've been noticing how much this place reminds me of a wedding venue.
You're just now noticing
like
this.
The giant welcome sign over there. And the stacks of gift envelopes, I'm assuming.
Sheer amount of white in here. The red carpet, the rose decorations. She's really gone all out. If her cognition was what manifested all this, it's like we're in her palace. According to Miss Levin,
She's really obsessed with weddings.
works differently from the rest of the metaverse.
This is a very strange
Maria's cognition really
spin-off game, isn't it?
And maybe this is close enough to be considered her palace. Oh,
I'm currently playing a strategy RPG with the
yeah.
main antagonist
We
centered
could
around
definitely
weddings.
use some concrete
This is
info
not
points.
the type of video game I ever thought I'd be playing.
Way out is up, right? Still good to go, Toshiro?
Believe me, I'm as ready to finish this as the rest of you are. All this business with Marie and this other world, it's clear that I'm not merely a spectator here. At this point, I need to know the truth. I may not be as brave as you all, but I'm just as determined.
Well, look who's learned to talk the talk. Let's get going then.
Boss battle time? Maybe? Oh, we're gonna have a
Is this
PowerPoint
the
presentation here.
projection room?
We're gonna look at all the photos.
Place for a wedding.
The lovely couple, I guess.
What could it mean?
I don't
agree
know.
that it's pretty weird, but we're better off finding Marie than talking about this projector.
It's gotta be important for some reason. Oh, what are we gonna see?
It turned on by itself.
That's...
Memories, whatever. If I ever want to use one of these shots, I guess I'll just have to look up a cutscene movie.
Can't play along. Are you toying with me or something? You couldn't have come across more awkwardly at the engagement party. Our relationship is one that will build great things someday soon. Letting your feelings interfere with that is simply childish.
Oh, this doesn't sound like a
What
great
if we
relationship.
let some sleazy journalist to run a hit piece on us? There's already gossip.
I'm sorry.
Of course you are. Begging forgiveness is the one thing you're any good at. Listen for once. You are my sorry excuse for a puppet. When a puppet can't do what it's supposed to, you can imagine how I have.
One of the things I talked about my depictions in video game / media video essay that used Persona 5 as a main example. One of the things I said was in the context of the game, it essentially makes the argument that the aggressors to really serious issues are only really men because that's the way that it is in that game. I knew already from trailers that I'd seen of things like Strikers that that's obviously not the case with spin-offs, and even, you know, the smidge that I'd seen with Tactica here with Marie and stuff, but, you know, typically not seen as serious of things, but in that video essay it is important to emphasize that it was just within the context of Persona 5 and not the full picture of Persona 5, including its spin-offs, I guess. Because, yeah, she's a clearly not super great here.
My father needed their financial backing. It all boils down to
Memo update.
Convenience.
Gosh dang. Oh, I can still open it. Marie Anto, Toshiro's fiancée and heiress of a major corporation. Heiress, I guess, not Harris, but she has a proud, domineering personality, habitually denigrating Toshiro despite their betrothal. She entered the engagement solely so she could be a prime minister's wife one day. Ah, what's the other thing? Places. What did I get new here? Oh, Kosa High School, where we got Yusuke there. Public high school where Yusuke has a scholarship through the art program. A number of eccentric characters besides the starving artist attend Kosai, including a famous female shogi player. Oh yeah, since Yusuke attends Kosai while the others attend Shujin, they normally don't take the same class trips. But because of a well-timed typhoon, they visited Hawaii together. I remember that. I remember that part there. I'm fairly... No, I was about to say I'm fairly certain that's right around when the series got to 100 parts, but no, I'm getting mixed up with something else. But no, I remembered that in the series. Also, it is interesting to note that one of the key examples I used in that video essay in Persona 5 was depictions of relationships, though it was more so in the context of with minors, where it's like, hey, here's this male high school teacher that is doing all this awful stuff and engaging in these relationships with minors, and he's this awful villain that needs to be taken down. But if a female teacher does it, nah, that's fine. That's a-okay. In fact, the meme that I went live with today, I chose specifically because it kind of plays into my recent video essay that I posted. It was this one that I posted for today's going live notification, where it's like, yeah, that's a thing that you can do in the game. But I find it interesting how it also talks about abuse in terms of relationships, like main game Persona 5. And the way that it kind of depicts it with those two depictions is like, men can be these awful aggressors and inflictors of abuse, but women? No, that's not a thing that they do, because in these kinds of relationships, it's always the man's choice, is not the kind of thing that it goes out of its way to directly argue, and that's something that I bring up as well, and in that it's probably not trying to make those kinds of arguments, it's probably just some weird fetish that someone at Atlus had, but it is inadvertently the arguments that it makes. But it's interesting to note that here in the spin-off, it is showing an example of the other case where it's like, here's a clearly abusive relationship in the opposite of what we would have seen in Persona 5, where it's like, oh yeah, it's only the guys doing that, the men aren't, I mean, I guess they can be the victims of physical abuse, but not in terms of like a relationship per se. That's not something that we see there. So seeing it depicted here, it's like, okay, that's interesting.
Get what they wanted.
And this spin-off is showing that, yep, there are definitely some cases the other way around. In terms of aggressors in relationships, I would say that probably is more often men. That is the more common thing. But we can't let that make us feel like the opposite does not happen at all, you know? And it's honestly, like, really scary sometimes, some of the social experiments that people have done where they'll go out in public pretending to be where there'll be a man and woman pretending to be a couple, and they'll have it be that, you know, the woman's beating up the man physically, and people are looking over and just kind of laughing or being like, huh, that's kind of odd. You know, why isn't the guy manning up? But the moment that it switches around and the guy starts pretend beating up the woman, then people start getting involved to be like, hey, this isn't okay. And it's like, wow, this is really sad that a lot of people only see it as a problem one way and not the other. Like, I would say that one way is more common than the other, but we shouldn't let that dictate this idea that it only happens one way and it's only to be taken serious one way, you know? So,
Considering
it's
that
neat when
fact,
media shows other depictions of,
I
hey,
just
this other scenario,
remembered
it does happen.
That may have been a mistake, though. In hindsight,
Anyway,
my
that's
approach may have only worsened
my more
the
video essay
frustration.
self giving a little ramble in the middle of this.
Still, the two of you were actually engaged, right? Why'd you let her treat you
Kind
like
of
shit?
stuff that I want to elaborate on after that most recent video essay.
Your father's expectations of you and the pressure you're under. You start telling yourself, if I just put up with it now, it'll
Oh
be
yeah,
okay
Harry would know a
later."
thing or two about that.
Noir. But I know you'll only regret it later. And that's how it was for me.
Huh. Thank you.
I mean, your situation that didn't actually go through with it, right?
Don't worry about me.
Because a
I'm actually
sketchy
finding
out-sketched
myself
your
able to
dad.
express a bit better after winding up here. Now, if only my legs would stop trembling.
Although they're not shaking a sprite this time. So you're doing better. We'll make her regret it.
We sure will. Marie's gonna see what the Phantom Thieves do to people who mistreat their puppets. That's
I mean,
right. In fact,
maybe you should just say as people who treat others as puppets in the first place.
I'm not perfect either. So I wouldn't
Yes.
totally
Let's show what happens to those who mistreat their puppets. Yes, they should be super considerate and caring towards their puppets.
But I am determined to settle this on my
Man,
own
maybe they
terms.
just shouldn't be puppets.
Great. Then let me help you however I can.
The Phantom Thieves are
With
all
your
about
sincerest
ethical
regards.
puppet
Let's keep
treatment.
moving.
Alright. See what's going on in here.
great.
Oh, there's that cake.
Another weird
Doesn't look
room.
like any more hat people in it, though.
Ugh, this place
If it's the
is
same one.
How
It's
do
the same
you
model, at least, but without the hat people.
obsession with this wedding
Could be that they just made another one.
Maybe.
It's gonna come to life like Mario
Considering
RPG.
She's willing to go for her wedding. Maybe it's about making a show of her power?
That would definitely do more for
What
her pride
kind of
than
people do you
anything.
have in your crowd to even make a cake like that in the first place? Like, are you inviting Nikocado Avocado or something? Like, what's going on here?
Taken over an entire nation just to host a wedding. How insufferable it must be for her subjects.
My fiance is extremely obsessed with gaining political power. I suppose that's why she agreed to our engagement. She wants my title, nothing more.
Is that really all it is if she's
So
this
being filthy
obsessed
rich
with the
wasn't enough
wedding?
for her? She needs all the power too, huh?
She doesn't seem to care about
Ugh,
Toshiro,
sorry
but
to interrupt, but we
seems
said
like she
the
probably
ladies
does care about her
weren't gonna be
dream
able to
wedding.
skirt them either.
Well, here they
Won't be able
are.
to skirt
Come on,
them?
let's get
I've
this
never
over
heard
with.
that phrase. Skirt, skirt. Okay, off a loading screen. Let's do it. It's probably a chain of battles before we face Marie. I imagine it'll be like 2 lesser battles. This is the second one, and then Marie, maybe? I don't know.